what's it like playing now? All the guys are so young. They're not like us anymore.
I know, it's crazy. No, I mean, it's still awesome. I have the best time every day. I mean,
that's what all our friends at home say, that every day it's. I think you pretty much act like the guy who's like, I'm so appreciative of being in the NHL.
Oh,
like
every
that's
single
what's
day.
so great. I wish if I could do anything, it would be go back in time and act like that. That every day, like I'm making millions playing hockey, but you've always been like that.
Yeah, I mean, I love it.
You love the boys. You love the room.
Love the boys. Love everything about the National Hockey League. I absolutely love it.
Private flights.
No, hey, so even before private flights, Keith signed a bunch of money, so he used to fly first class. So him and Whit came to during the NHL lockout. This is like a really funny story. Now Keith is like upgraded to like private planes. So before he used to fly first class.
Whit's got RVs.
Yeah.
So RAVs.
Yeah, me, Biz, and Whit are taking like a 6-hour trip. We'll take it 12 hours like up the coast and like through the dark and see the nice sunsets in the dark. It's really nice. But before that, Whit and Jans were coming into like train during the lockout. I think we're in like Phoenix or
That was the Scottsdale one.
Scottsdale one, and like Whit and Jans were sitting like in the last row of first class, like on the plane. So like Jans like hits the button, and then the flight attendant comes back and she's like, "Yeah, you need anything?" They're on a plane 2 seconds. He's like, "Can you close the curtain behind us so everyone can't see us?"
This is the same trip that I got on early. I'm like, where's Keith? He busts in late, comes bombing in 6 seconds. He takes his winter hat off because it's freezing in Boston time. His hair's everywhere. I think I have a picture of Twitter on it. And he goes into his bag. I'm like, what are you getting? He just whips out like a 7-pound bag of Teddy Grahams, like the chocolate caramel flavors. He's just like, what do you think this trip will be like? Oh, Scott, do we get to play golf? This hair over here. I'm like, this is the NHL lockout. Holy shit.
Hey, remember the Stewies? We used to just call them fart smell. Like,
Oh God! So Jans is funny for his like random comments and he, I mean, it's kind of rude. I don't know if we even bring it up, but we used to call our Stewie's fart sniffers because, like, you know, after games we like crush steak, we eat all this food, and we're like farting in our because we change into our jogging suits.
You're waiting to
you got the blanket, you fart.
You're waiting to like you're waiting to call a poker call. You're just like, can I get another Coors Light?
Well, but they bend over.
Bend over.
They
right?
always
Like,
like
what
get
can I
down in a
get ya?
squat position, like literally they're sniffing your taint, and you're just like, oh.
So we used to
I'll
wait.
get out. And then you're like
I have the beef
waving
Wellington.
in their face. You're like waiting for their reaction. They're just like so immune to it. They're like, I'm a professional fart sniffer. I don't even smell
Cardboard
that now. I've
nose.
literally taken out my nose nostril things that makes me
Bunt
smell
in your
shit.
mouth.
Yeah.
That went off the rails quick there.
Yeah, where did that even start with? What other stories are involved?
With the Teddy Grahams.
Oh yeah,
what a
that
snap.
was the end of that. We had a fun trip though. That was a good time. That was when Teddy and Bugsy and I were driving to skate in the morning, and we're getting ready for the NHL season, thinking it's going to start soon. And Bugsy cracked
God.
open a beer, and we all had to chug
That was
a
in
beer on the
Dallas.
way to practice.
That was in
That
Dallas.
was Dallas. That was another trip.
Remember that trip?
that was
Holy
embarrassing.
crazy.
That was at one
Bear.
point.
Remember
That was Bear. I already know we already told
You know
that
what?
story, but how bad was he
Oh,
at
Bear
camp?
couldn't skate. This is Danny Clear we're talking about. I mean, this is the guy who says, I'll come on during the Cup Finals only because I'm a Cup champ.
Oh, he
so he
is.
will. But I'll tell you right now, during that skate, he looked like a Calder Cup, maybe a Kelly Cup, maybe whatever the
No,
fucking...
his middle name is Daniel Steve Eisenman Clary. So he thinks he like can't come on because he's the man.
Yeah.
He couldn't skate.
Remember how bad he was, Keith, and what you said? I know we talked about it before.
That is a
Oh wait, time out. So this is the camp. I was gone. I believe. To
No, you weren't
Oh,
invited.
you weren't invited.
No. Wait. Time out.
Whoa.
No. I was in Cardiff playing in the
You were playing a men's
EIHL.
league in like Saugus, Mass. Hockey town.
I was playing in the EIHL
I
for
was
the Cardiff
playing in a
Devils.
rink that had a brick wall on the side of
I was
the
playing
bullets.
in a rink that
So
didn't have
anyway,
a locker room
So
bathroom.
listening,
I get a text from Keith Yandle, and it's a video of Dan Cleary who went and rented skates at
No,
the
that
W.
was-
me up
that
one
that was
of
the
those.
one of the funniest things I've ever
So
seen.
so tell the story,
Yep.
Keith.
I think Whit's better at telling me.
Well, you can hop in, but we went for dinner one night during this camp. I mean, we were there for an entire week pretty much. So one of the nights dinner, and let's go over to the W bar, have a couple drinks.
W.
and-
Scottsdale.
W. Scottsdale, nice little setup. So we're sitting around having drinks, and all of a sudden, like, Hork's like, look. And Bear, Dan Cleary.
Keep in
keeps
mind
saying-
before you start going or keep going, they had a fake little ice rink because it was like the winter
Christmas
time
time.
Yeah,
there
exactly,
over the pool.
Exactly. You can rent some skates. You can rent some bender wheels, like the skates I wore my whole
The
career.
co-hose.
They're like, hey, you can. They're the exact East.
They got them over there
Yeah, they were.
next to the hotel. They have a
Yeah.
little like
Same exactly type,
thing.
same
They
type
get a
setup.
little Velcro
So
setup.
Hort goes, oh my God, look at Bear. Now this is Stanley Cup champ. At 15, 16, he was called like the next Wayne Gretzky, Dan Cleary. He is out on the ice pretending. I don't know if he was pretending or at that point that's how he skated.
Yeah.
His ankles were bending in. He was like this, like
Put the mic up to your mouth.
skating around like he's like, hey guys, and I've never laughed that hard
Dude,
in
we
my
were
life.
crying.
We're like, give him a stick, give him a stick. He's like, what kind of stick would
Well,
I
the best
use?
part was civilians were like, "Hey,
Someone
keep
told him
trying
how to skate.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Like, hey, bend your knees. He's like, thank you.
Yeah.
And he
So
went-
civilians telling what at that time
Two-time, right? He won
two
the
time
cup
Stanley Cup
twice?
champion.
No,
how to
one-
skate.
No,
One
one
time.
cup.
One?
Cup.
I don't-
Trust me,
I don't-
Newfoundland would know if he got a second one.
I don't think it's any. I don't think he's on the cup anymore because Keith. He was that bad. Keith told him they're engraving his name off the cup.
Hey,
Right out for it.
hey, speaking of Newfies, remember Adam Party? Remember we used to call his uncle during
Headley.
oh, remember his uncle's accent?
No.
He would call me, but
Oh, R.A.
The water
R.A.'s his
guy?
uncle.
The water boy guy.
Yeah, that's what he sounded
He's like, if honestly he's not all there, but if he was like, he's as funny as Larry David without even knowing. So he had to like get up. He had to go before the judge one day, and they're like, Headley, you got to get up before the judge. He goes, Lord Jesus, what time in the morning does he wake up? Because he was like, you got to get up before the judge. He's like, Lord Jesus, what time does he wake up? So then they were like, he stood up for trial, and they were like, all right, what's your name? He's like, Headley Temple. They're like, when's your birthday? He's like, May 19th. And they're like, well, what year? He's like, Lord Jesus, every year. Like,
we used to call him on speaker to like start our morning
Yeah.
every morning in Dallas because we'd be like hungover, like
Cup of coffee.
Oh yeah, Pards, call him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What a mutant Pards was.